Hey folks, Sylvius here. I'm on the test server still, just to show where I'm at real quick. That is where the path, didn't mean to do that. The path from Darashia to Ankh through the mountain is, and if you keep going south, Tar Pit Tombs, Ankrahmun. So yeah, we're kind of right here. That's where the, like that nomad village place is. Anyway, this is the Ancient Scarab pit. I haven't explored it yet. I'd like to point out real quick, as a mode of annoyance, it took me forever to find this place. Because all the Tibia website had information-wise about it. Oh, Mummy's on the top level. That's kind of cool. All Tibia's website had about it was it's by the, like, Kazil or whatever that mountain range is called. Southeast of it by the coast. Well, that mountain range is also the thing that, you know, splits to Kwanda from the desert. So I was all like, you know, where near the path is to Port Hope from Ankh, checking the coast there, kind of where the Peninsula Tomb is, in that general vicinity. Being like, well, this is the southeast by the mountain. Is it maybe on the other side of Ankh by the Shadow Tomb? Nope. They meant the dividing part that divides Darashia and Ankh. Would have been a little bit more clear if they had given me a little bit more information. To be fair, I mean, like, that was kind of me being stupid, but once you make that initial misunderstanding, it's really hard to just clear it up by yourself. In fact, I eventually had to just Google it. Google for the win. So what I've heard, though, is that this cave is massive and awesome. I don't know how... I've never hunted larvae. I've never had a night where hunting larvae would be a thing that I would want to do in the first place. So I don't know exactly how good hunting larvae is. And the larva caves were a little kind of tight for a paladin or a mage. So I don't know. And if I have premium, I spend all of my early levels tasking. Crocodiles, tarantulas, carnophilia, mammoths, and badgers. I do mammoths and badgers last. I get the other ones done, then I do mammoths and badgers. Then I do usually apes, termites. Termites, I suppose, depend on what my vocation is, but termites, gargoyles, and stone golems, especially now that with this update, there's some better spots for hunting those two things. So yeah, I task all the way up until level 50. So there's zero reason why I would ever go on a scarab or a larva hunt. Although I do understand some people prefer to like power game and whatnot. So I can't refer to that in any real way. It's been so long since something paralyzed me or hurt me that I didn't know how to deal with that initially. It's like, what button do I push to solve this problem? Alright. Down to floor 2. So floor 1 was larvas and mummies. Floor 2 is larvas so far. I feel like they really did a good job making these places look neat. More mummies. Like, this is a really well-designed dungeon, aesthetically at least. People have told me, well, not told me specifically. The forums are a whole bunch of people saying about how this cave is amazing, though, so we'll take a look. We will take a look. I got poisoned again. You suck. Reload. I'm out of arrows. Alright, I'm plenty good on arrows. I should probably be eating some of the meat that's dropping from these things. Boop. Mummy. Mummy. Ah. I was short by 3 damage. You know, it's kind of liberating to not need to loot the things that I'm killing. Yeah, I know some people stop, like, looting gold and stuff like that. My friend doesn't pick up gold, for instance. But, I'm poor. Sylvius needs a whole bunch of money in the real version of the game, so I can't just not be picking up anything if I can avoid it. So that's why it's kind of liberating to be playing on the test server where I can just shoot and go. Not waste a whole bunch of time clicking and dragging. So we got bone beasts in kind of large quantities. Wow, 75 gold coins and 41 gold coins on a bone beast. That's probably more money that I can get from a bone beast than I think I've ever experienced. That was almost a surreal amount of EXP, or gold, from bone beasts. Alright. I did specifically hear that this cave does have bone beast, and that it's good for tasking both bone beasts and ancient scarabs, which actually sounds awesome. I'm kind of excited about this. Bone beasts were very annoying task on both of my characters. Helheim doesn't really have enough bone beasts, and you're either fighting just 7 bone beasts on the first level, or I'm sorry, like on the 3rd level. You're either fighting a small amount of bone beasts on the 3rd level. I refer to it as the 1st level just because it's the 1st level that bone beasts appear on, but I believe it's the 3rd. But anyway, you're either just fighting a very small amount of them there, mixed with like demon skeletons and other jazz, or you're going down that staircase, which is like a cluster of monsters right off the bat. Let's see, who will run through this? Will you, Mr. Bone Beast? You will run through this. Will you run through this, Mr. Scarab? Oh, Mr. Scarab, you're so silly. You're so silly, Mr. Scarab. Yeah, so there's that, and then there's Ramoa, and Ramoa is a whole hassle to get to. So I'm kind of excited about this, plus whenever you can task 2 separate monsters at the same time, it's just a much better situation. So tasking bone beasts and ancient scarabs at once would be nice. Also, mummies are pretty good money, and they're not too threatening to a knight. At least that's been my experience. But bone beasts were kind of threatening to a knight, and also very not profitable to hunt. So it's kind of nice to be able to get some money makers mixed in with the... Wow, look, again. I'm getting so much money off these bone beasts. Did they, like, alter their drop? I wonder if they did alter their drops. Anyway, yeah, so it would be nice to kind of get something mixed in with the bone beasts that are a little bit profitable to help counteract the loss. Also, I mean, hunting bone beast on Ramoa was just pretty much always a crap storm because you'd have to spend that 500 to get to Ramoa in the first place. And also, you know, Ramoa sucks. Also, yeah, as a negative to Ramoa, there's ghosts on there. And ghosts make every hunting spot worse just by virtue of being there. Alright. Ooh, popped him. And let's see the meat. Not what I meant to shoot, but whatever. I've been poisoned. And I've been poisoned again. Alright. This level is nice. Also, as another negative to Ramoa, I think, was the fact that there was no sources of meat on Ramoa's surface. So if you forgot to bring food, or if you ran out of food, you had to go back. And there was all those demon skeletons and ghosts, again, I comment, because ghosts suck. So yeah, if I had to task Bone Beast, this level looks like a pretty solid choice for tasking Bone Beasts on pretty much any vocation. High density of monsters, but high density of bone beasts. Well, maybe there's a high density of bone beasts, but there's also a high density of everything else. So the bone beast might be a little bit. You might have to go through a decent amount of stuff before you hit the bone beasts. And I'm out of arrows. Come on, get out of my way. You know what? You suck. You suck. I don't know how effectively more than one person could hunt here, though. That's the only thing I'm a little unsure about. By the way, all of the videos that I'm doing for the test server, there's always a chance that things are getting changed in them between now and then. If you look at my one for the Medusa Tower, you'll see where I said that everybody was like, these massive Earth Elementals suck. And then you should replace them with with behemoths. And apparently they did. So in my video, it was filled all with behemoths, but originally it was massive Earth Elementals. Is that everything on this level? Yeah, that's everything on this level. So we go down again. So, if you're watching this video and then you're in the, out of the test server and in the real game, alright. Interesting. Let's kill that Necromancer. So Necromancers and Ancient Scarabs is an interesting combination. Alright. And I did specifically read one dude who did mention that there was the Necros, so I wasn't entirely caught off guard by that. But I wasn't exactly expecting it right off the bat. Oh look, stairs going down. Now, all of the Scarabs kind of, and all the things just right there at the stairs make that a little bit dangerous. Just a little, though. It's like somebody's slightly injuring a whole bunch of things and then just going on their way. It's a little confusing to me. Whatever. Alright. We will go down those stairs later. Let's go this way. Bone beasts. Ancient Scarab man. Oh. There we go. God, I so badly want to loot the stuff from them. And I know it's pointless, but I so badly want to loot the stuff from them. So this place is pretty big. As a massive advantage over the traditional Ancient Scarab caves is the fact that the floor is not that stupid dirt floor that slows you down. At least it's not slowing you down as much as that dirt floor does. So besides a slightly intense, start, this isn't actually too bad, I think. Again, randomly, semi-injured stuff. Are energy walls larger than, firewalls? It seems to be the case. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Huh. I did not know energy walls are larger. I guess that helps compensate for the fact that they don't last as long. But now I want to get my hands on a poison wall and see how that compares. Alright. Oh, that's a real scarab. Of course. Because nothing summons fake scarabs. Did I get poisoned? I did get poisoned. I hate being poisoned. Don't poison me. So yeah, this spot almost seems like it was designed for tasking. I'm not sure why exactly they felt the need to make more Ancient Scarab spawns, just because those are kind of plentiful in the first place. In my humble opinion. I mean, you already have, if you need an alternative, you have Lion's Rock. Although, to be fair, Lion's Rock is not terribly good for, Paladins. Mages might be able to handle it okay, I don't know. But I have found Lion's Rock to be not a very good spot for running. The halls are really tiny. Really tiny. Shloop, 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 shloop. So yeah, the halls are tiny. There's a lot of going up and down that kind of give you like a cluster right at the staircase, which is never fun. Oh, I knew that was a summon too. At least it doesn't matter anymore, because it's not like I'm spending money on these arrows. Ah, that sucked though. Scarab amulet. Scarab. Dad. Bad. I'm thinking I should actually consider using energy walls a little bit more often now. I didn't realize they were larger. I hated using them because they didn't last as long, and also I think they're a little bit more expensive, but not that much, so I guess that doesn't really matter. I zapped that dude. Oh, you fools. They have to go all the way around. Now you guys have to go all the way around again. Although one of you was a lot smarter than me, it seems. I actually, I really enjoy hunting using walls. It's just fun to have them like run back and forth. And I still have a floor down to go after this too. You know, besides just making videos of all the like the new things, I have been kind of wanting to make videos of like things that I couldn't normally do. Like maybe I'll try to like solo the Annihilator or something like that. Yeah, actually, I think I might try that. Although I suppose I'd probably want Assassin Stars for that. Good thing I have some, at least. Bone Beasts. You guys, respawn's pretty fast in here. Yeah, it's a pretty solid respawn. I don't know exactly how long. Hey, look. Oh, right. I was like, hey, look, a mummy. But no, it's just that single necromancer that's in this room. Who actually kind of scares me a little bit. It's not like necromancers are terribly powerful, but like him summoning and getting, while I'm trying to deal with like an ancient scarab plus bone beasts, and then him having like ghost get on me or mummies paralyzing me or something like that could be a little bit unpleasant. Alright, down we go. Now, interestingly enough, there was a lot less of a horde when I went this way, or when I came down here. The other area instead had like massive things that just came at me right off the bat. The one area up. I didn't really need to kill him. But I like the look of this cave. I'm actually just enjoying this cave in general as a hunt. The addition of Bone Beast is surprisingly nice. I mean, everything here is kind of offense-oriented. Bone Beasts are pretty offense-oriented, and the Ancient Scarabs are pretty offense-oriented too. So, I mean, there is that. But, I mean, besides all that, this is not a bad place. Sick. You're dead. Oh, look at that. I went around a wall, and you don't know how to handle that. Could use maybe a little bit less scarabs, though. Regular ones, not ancients. Ancients are fine. Did I manage to get a... Yeah! I managed to avoid getting poisoned. That was my main task there. Reload? How am I on arrows? Good. Plenty good on arrows. Scarab. For some reason, I have two buttons on my mouse, right? So they're like buttons that I would hit with my thumb. They're on the side. And for some reason, the bottom one is my heal, and the top one is firewall. And I keep getting them confused and healing, or potion, I should say. Potioning when I mean to put a wall down. Which is horrific, because part of the process of putting a wall down involves, you know, clicking. So I keep being like, alright, I want to put a wall here, while I'm, like, running away from these monsters. I kept doing it in the giant spider place, too. I'd have, like, giant spiders on me, and I'd be like, alright, they're chasing me, I gotta put a wall behind me. And I'd be, like, running, like, alright, like I'm doing with this dude, and I'd be like, and then just run straight into him, because I took a potion. Instead. Lol. You stupid. You a stupid head. You a stupid head, Mr. Scarab. There we go. Bone Beast is dead. Ancient Scarab is not dead. Bone Beast. There we go. Bam. What's over here? On a note pinned onto the wall, you read, "O Mother of Scarabs, show me your secrets. I offer my blood and bone, my flesh and soul to you. Feast upon my hurt, drink from my skull, divulge your darkest mysteries to me." Well, that person's not weird at all. Although, it definitely seems like there's some kind of quest here. Fortunately, the wiki wasn't very... or not the wiki, their website wasn't very forthcoming on how to handle any of the quests that might be in the game. So I'm not really sure what to do about that. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Do it. Run through the wall. Alright. Nothing in here. Man, I'm, like, irritated that, I did not get the task in this place on Sylvius. All those, ancient scarab hunts I did, while botters botted in the places. Although, I mean, there's a good chance that botters are going to be here, too, but still. I mean, just, like... Mostly, I'm just excited about the bone beasts, because I don't think... I don't remember how many times I actually did the bone beast task on Sylvius. And I know Dal can do it a couple more times. I'm always a big fan when there's a double back in a place like this. Where, like, it's a loop, as opposed to just being in one direction the whole time. I kind of want to kill that one. Come on, Mr. Ancient Scarab. You can do it. You've done it. Good job. Oops, I did not mean to shoot him with the fire. Alright. we got down here. Oh, all of the various chat channels have been speaking. I usually like to follow them just in case somebody's saying something important. Plus, you know, if like, there was an Orsha Ball summon or something like that, I would want to go play with it. I would just scrap the video and start it over from the beginning, by the way, if there was, like, Morgoth or something was being summoned. Although it seems like they don't do that as much as they did in the other test servers that I remember from the past, and I think the reason for that is mostly because there's no GMs anymore. Nobody to actually, like, show up on the server and be like, alright, I'm going to summon this now. Which is a shame, I think. Ancient Scarab. Alright. Yeah, I'm really stoked about coming back to this place on Dao Dao and on Leaf. Also, I forgot all about Leaf, actually. Leaf will enjoy this, because he's a paladin. Ah, that one got me. Whatever. Do 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 do. Come on, Mr. Bonebeast, let's dance. You suck. Bone Shield. 58. There we go. 340 is a little bit more reasonable. There's another semi-injured Ancient Scarab. Popped him. He was already all injured, though. A little bit less impressive that I killed him in one shot. Dude, yeah, like, I don't understand. Who ran through here and just, like, lightly tapped a whole bunch of the Ancient Scarabs? Alright. Oh boy. There we go. You know, somebody was on the forums talking about this idea he had to prevent... I think he mentioned it specifically for this place. But he was like, we need to figure out how to prevent the bots from, like, being everywhere. So his idea was reversed, like, doors of experience. Where instead of it being like, you need to be over level 30 to get through this door, it would be like, you need to be under level 90 to get through this door. Which I thought was actually a pretty good idea. Because it would prevent a bot from botting in a place that's way below his level. Like, I remember when I was on Sylvius and I was trying to do the Crystal Spiders and Ice Golems tasks. There would just always be level 140s, level 150s hunting in there, botting in there, just all the time. And it was super annoying. One of them was a knight. I think his name was Legend of Scrya or something like that. So I could kind of deal with him by letting him block for me, even if he didn't want to. But the other one was like an Elder Druid of a really high level. And the Elder Druid just killed everything way too fast. Alright. Well, it looks like we're done here. Yeah, I don't know why I never realized it, but yeah, the energy walls just have way more range. And I'm really not sure why I never noticed it before. Stupid bone beast. Alright, real quick. Okay. I'm gonna pause here and see if I can't figure out how to open that up real quick. One sec. Okay. So I checked to see if there was a quest item that sounded like it had some relevance to what's going on in here. And as far as I could tell, there does not appear to be one. So I'm kind of forced to conclude at this point, that they're probably... That's not exactly what I meant to do, but whatever. There probably isn't... That's not like a quest as far as I know. Maybe they need like a vial of blood and like a ghoul skull or something like that, but I'm just going to run under the assumption that that's not how that works. So I'm just going to head back now. I'm not going to bother killing everything. Just the things that are in my way. Alright. Get out my way! Get! Get! Zanitera? There we go. Get out my way! Get! Alright, folks. So that was that place. Oh god, alright, there's another floor. Who knew? So yeah, anyway though, while I'm trying to figure out how to get out of here and walk into a dead end. So that was that place. It looks pretty solid. Really nice. I suspect probably each of the bottom floors with the scarabs could probably have like 1 to 2 people each. So, yeah, it's not a bad spot. So anyway, like, favorite, comment, subscribe, check me out on Facebook. I'll keep doing some more test server videos. But for now, this one's done.